Man, that sounds good. That sounds good. How long has this been, Devin? How long has this been?
I don't know. It feel like it was just yesterday, man.
It's been too long, way too long. And I can say this with my chest. I can say this with all my heart, man. Hello, all, and welcome to the Heel Turn. Ugh, that was gross. That was gross. See, I'm rusty. I'm rusty. To the Heel Turn Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jackson Jr. That funky theme song you hear, Devin Lee Crimes. Devin, how you doing today?
And look. Don't listen to him. My theme song ain't funky. When I play that theme song, everybody know they finna get Uzi up in here.
Yeah, Uzi. This is what we're going to. This is what we're gonna
Hey,
start the show with.
hey, picking up where we left off, man.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. Look, but to be honest, we gotta let's keep it real, bro. We gotta get some stuff off our chest. We've been going way too long, and it's crazy. As soon as the laptop difficulties started, CM Punk just said, "Screw it, I'm gonna act a fool." That's what he did. Devin, let's just get right into it, man. And for those that have been living under a rock, or for those that just don't watch AEW, or if you just watch YouTube's videos all day, just ignoring wrestling, CM Punk had what Devin, can you say 8 months, 9 months of a AEW run? For those that missed it, he had a media scrum when he was right next to his boss Tony Khan, and he called out Hangman Page. He called out pretty much the elite. And well, no, I guess you can say, did he really bring up Kenny, Devin? Can you really say that? It was
Not
mainly the
really.
Young Bucks.
Well, I mean, he really was just saying them in general, like just EVPs.
Them little group, yeah. He did say EVPs. If Kenny does fall into that, and so he trashed them, said they were pretty much dumb, airheaded. Hangman Page is stupid. Hangman Page went off script on CM Punk. Let's put some context here. And it was an AEW, pretty much the very last, I think it was the very last AEW review. I said him and Hangman Page and CM Punk was talking, they're beefing, but I didn't understand what Hangman Page was saying because he was just saying some random stuff. And it turns out he went off script. He was saying, my friends aren't here, and it's because of you, mainly friend in Colt Cabana. And he just pretty much went on a whole tirade. CM Punk wise, went on a whole tirade about the whole thing. That led to the young, and this is all speculations. So the investigation's over with, but this is speculations because we don't know nothing. But we assume that the Young Bucks kicked the door down, super kick the door down. CM Punk said, "You ain't gonna super kick my door down. I'm from Chicago." Got the swinging. And as soon as he got the swinging, Kenny was like, "Hey man, let me get your dog up out of here." He got Lenny the dog up out of there. Ace Steel saw his wife in there as CM Punk throwing the almighty hands at the Young Bucks. He see Kenny Omega with CM Punk's dog. He's like, "Man, I gotta bite this dude. This dog ain't gonna do it." And so he bit Kenny Omega, started pulling his maybe it's a little. I had to put some context. For those that know the story, you do know the story. You know what happened. I'm giving just you're putting some humor into it. But long story short, everybody got suspended. Everyone involved got suspended. The Young Bucks we're now seeing promos. We're seeing commercials of them. So it's a possibility them and Omega could come back. And it looks like CM Punk is going to reach a buyout with Tony Khan. He's probably, his AEW career is gone. It's done for. Devin, man, I know it took a minute to explain that. Take your time with this one, bro, because we've been holding this in for a minute. How do you feel about this situation?
It's a lot to digest. Can't get it. It's a lot to digest there.
And getting choked up, man. It's just like,
I know. It's just like it's just sitting there, and I'm just like, all right. Look, I'll put it like this. Let's start it this way. I wish we would have never gotten to this point, but we did. So my biggest thing is I felt the same way. It all started with that Hangman Page promo when he was like, "You want to talk about workers' rights and da 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 da," and just going all off, and it's like, what is he talking about? And so right there, I'm like, somebody should have said, "Hey man, what was that?" And then finish, figure it out backstage. But obviously that didn't happen because why would that lead to what we got to? And at the scrum, as CM Punk is, saying what he want to say, Tony Khan should have said like, hey, you know what, the scrum is gonna end there a little early. Thank everybody for coming out. That should have been it. You already know it's tension. Let me separate. He just said, hey, you got a problem with me? You know where I'm at. And like, no, nobody say that when hey, you got a problem with me? You know where I'm at? We gonna talk about this. Like, they be like, no, we finna handle this. Like, I've been trying to talk about this and ain't nobody trying to fix it. So, hey, now do I agree with how he handled it? No, but he got pushed to that point because what can you do? And he was already injured. He knew he was injured. He probably was like, look, I'm already about to be on the shelf again. Why not? But I don't know. It's a whole, man. I look at this whole thing and I hate to put the blame on one person, but I just wish Tony Khan would have just stepped up and just made better decisions in this whole thing.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. No, it's just the fact that I agree with everything you said. Everything you said was straight facts. It's just the fact that and I'm not gonna hide it here. I'm Team CM Punk, man. Y'all already know I don't like the Young Bucks. They're athletically gifted individuals. They're good in the ring. I just don't like their style of wrestling. Put it like that. I'm a fan of their wrestling. I'm a fan of their wrestling. Like if they didn't do their if they didn't have their wrestling style, if they probably wrestled I don't want to say WWE style because that's comparing the two, but like if you want to put it to like a regular just a regular neutral style tag team match, I wouldn't mind them at all. So CM Punk, everybody's denying the fact that, and look, we're gonna call out names. Look, we're gonna get messy today, Devin. I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna say names, but we have wrestling news that we get on YouTube. Devin knows where I'm going with this. So it's just the crazy part about this is CM Punk, what we're ignoring about this man in this media scrum. His exact words was, I know I'm about to tell a story. It's about to storm. It's actually getting dark because I'm kind of scared. I'm actually kind of scared. For those that can see on video, it just got darker and darker. And like I had to explain it somehow. Like you see it, right? Like I'm kind of scared. But look, the crazy part about this whole thing is we have news on YouTube. They give us the information. CM Punk literally told us in this media scrum, these EVPs are giving out information. They're telling people, they're leaking stuff out, and none of them are responsible. None of them are taking responsibility. Some of them are saying stuff that isn't true. Some of them are just leaking stuff out. CM Punk is saying this in this media scrum. And ever since then, it's like nothing's changed and nobody's figured it out yet. Oh, CM Punk's still a bad person. He said that, but how do we know that's true? That's an accusation. But every time something comes out, how often does negative stuff about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega come out? All we hear is nothing but sunshines and lollipops about these dudes.
I ain't heard nothing negative.
CM Punk got the blunt force of this. Oh, since he was in WWE, he's just a WWE guy. Since he did that over there, he's gonna do that over here, and he torched this. He made this company toxic. They did that themselves. CM Punk didn't make Andrade and Sammy Guevara fight. He didn't make Sammy Guevara and who else did he
Eddie
fight?
Kingston.
Yeah, he didn't make him and Eddie Kingston fight. He's not making Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker passively go against each other. Like it's just something I don't get. A lot of people are ignoring the fact that, and I'm not trying to make an accusation. Like they say they deny this all the time, but hey, this is how we feel. It's just the fact that on wrestling news, you never hear anything bad or bashing about the Young Bucks unless it's coming from an old man and Jim Cornette. That's my biggest thing. I feel like that's being brushed under the rug.
Oh, I truly agree. And I said this on Twitter, and I'm going to say it again. What I do not understand is just this whole notion of just like they make it seem like CM Punk every day before Dynamite, he just stood outside like, hey, yo, Colt, man, if you don't get up out of here, man, you're not wrestling today. I promise you, I'm going to swing on you if you try to come. Like that's how they make it seem. Like he just was like, don't ever come back here again. Tony, you better not say nothing. And I'm like, the man was wrestling on Dark. Like, it's not like he was not doing anything for AEW. He had 10 matches between the time CM Punk debuted back in August 20th, 2021. He had 10 matches on Dark. He had 3 matches on Dynamite. And he had a match with Bryan Danielson on the Thanksgiving episode of Dynamite, the same AEW Dynamite where CM Punk had that cold promo with MJF. The same program. I just feel like if it was that much bad blood where he was like, I don't want this guy near me, he wouldn't have been on it then if that was the case. But yeah, he was on that program going against Bryan Danielson. He wasn't going against no scrub, no, who is this guy? I know who Bryan Danielson is. So I don't get where that's coming from then. Like, I feel like if he really was going to put his hand down about like, hey, I don't want this guy here, he wouldn't have been there. And then they'll be like, oh, he's only a Ring of Honor. Yeah, and then what's crazy? Those 10 matches I told you, that's before he was at that Ring of Honor supercard thing, whatever they called it. That was before that. So after that, now you can say whatever. And it's kind of, when you look at it, he came off TV around the time CM Punk got injured. So I mean, was CM Punk the one holding him there? I don't get that. When I look at actually this man's been wrestling for you and you keep saying he hasn't been used, he hasn't been able to do that. He wrestling on Dark. And don't say, oh, it's on Dark, we don't get to see him. But yeah, if we go, man, why Tony Storm on Dark? Ain't nothing wrong with Tony Storm being on Dark. He getting rounds. Like, it's still he wrestling. They acting like he just was on his butt on his couch for months.
I mean, the crazy, yeah, that's the wild part about this. A lot of people, and mainly me, I know I say not mainly me, like I'm not the only person in the world saying this, but like
it's me.
I'm just saying, like, it's just been recent where I'm just like, man, you're just a YouTuber. Look, we got to get our phrases back, man. Like, yeah, I'm like, you just another YouTuber. That's who Colt Cabana is, a YouTuber. And look, we're gonna go over this because we had some neckbeards on Twitter trying to argue with us. And the crazy part about this is, and this AEW fans, first off, you AEW fans, you guys need to see at least 3 psychologists a day. You got a psychotic. I don't know how many times I got cussed out because I had an opinion about JD, another podcaster, and I don't mean to plug the dude, but he literally got chewed out from just saying he didn't want to watch a wrestling match. And the AEW women's wrestlers attacked the man. Now, granted, he's a jerk. Dude's a weirdo. But like at the end of the day, that's wild, for people to not have an opinion on a company. I wish was people like that. I know you were an Impact watcher, You ain't nobody. No, you're a TNA watcher. I'm sorry, TNA. My bad. There's a difference. You
was still Impact in the name.
You said, look. You watch one. You watch both. I guess you were a fan of both. I guess sure. Let's go with that. You was a fan of that X Division. You was a fan of all that. No, look. Were they fans like that? Were their fans that psychotic?
They just kind of took what you got. Like, it's just they like knew. It wasn't that protective. We're like, it's like, yo, why they do? Man, you can go back to WWE then. You can go back. It was just kind of like, look, we just happy we got something else. It wasn't such a thing where it's like, stay over there. And it's like, well, dang, I'm just telling you, look, I ain't telling you to cut your grass. I'm just saying it look a little tacky, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm doing this for you. I ain't trying to say, man, just take up all the grass. Just cut it. When I say somebody AEW, I don't want to destroy it. I'm just like, hey, this could be better if you did this. But no, now I gotta go, punch myself in the face for having an opinion.
Bro, they freaking out because Cesaro's at a wedding, at Sheamus' wedding, bro. There's people upset that because 2 different companies, this, that, and the other. These guys were roommates.
Yeah.
These guys live together. And like
something we want to see more of. Like, it should never, like, this is life. Like,
exactly. Liv Morgan and MJF. They hung out the other day.
Just because I work for AEW and you work for WWE don't mean I gotta delete your number. I gotta act like I don't know who you are. I can still watch your matches, tell you, hey man, next time, maybe try this and that. Just to help you out.
Exactly. You don't think Roman watched some of Jon Moxley matches?
Yeah, and vice versa.
Exactly. Jon Moxley's like, dang, Roman, I leave, and Roman been champion for almost 2 years?
He got both the belts. Dang.
Yeah, he got both the belts. Dang, man, what was he doing? He was a part
He
of
only
that. He was a part of them the millions of dollars been sold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's like, dang, I wrestle every week. This man wrestle once a month.
Right, this man wrestle once a month, making millions, traveling the world. He in Saudi Arabia right now. And here I am giving my whack ass elbows. Like, you know, here I am wrestling at 25%. Man, that's the problem with AEW, man. These AEW fans, they can't take criticism. And I'm not trying to be Ariel Helwani right now, but like, yeah, no, these guys have a problem. They make it hard to watch. And the worst, you want to know what the worst AEW fan is, Devin? A Young Bucks fan. An elite fan is the worst AEW fan. And I'm not talking about an elite fan. You're just too sweet and all over the place. No, I'm talking about the ones that are just,
Too sweet.
oh, he's the Young Bucks on our banner. Oh my God, did you guys see that commercial? Oh my God, they're coming back. Screw CM Punk. Oh my God, 2 people couldn't knock down 1 man. Like, CM Punk was throwing them hands, man. I wasn't there. I can't vouch for it. But I ain't heard one thing of, yeah, both them brothers really did put a pound. They really did go back on CM Punk.
Well, see, that's the thing. None of us was there, but yeah, everybody got answers.
Everybody know.
Like, nobody has come to me with any factual like words of like, how did CM Punk keep Colt Cabana on TV? Well, Devin, you know this. I ain't get none of that. I have nobody gives any type of factual. Yeah, you know it's actually because of this and that. They just, well, cause CM Punk hate him. Okay, I can hate a lot of people. I'm still gonna work with them. Like, it's business.
Yeah, right.
People even had an issue when he had that promo with Mox, and he was just like, "You could be the, you know, heart and guts of this company. I'm gonna be the dollars and, you know, cents of it." And I knew the truth about him when he said that. I'm like, what was wrong with that? It was kind of true. Like, you know, you can be all that, but what's gonna keep this company growing and moving is money.
Look, man.
What people think this stuff. What people think we turn lights on? We paid the bill so they could turn it on.
Look, here's where, like, and this is hypothetical. I know this ain't gonna happen before you jump through the camera and hurt me. Look, like, that's if MJF comes to WWE, wins the belts, he can walk up and down, man. I've been doing this better than Roman. I came here in a day, man. Roman, it took 2 years for Roman to get over, man. It only took me, what, a day and a half. And I'm that dude. You know, everybody gonna, you know, kiss my feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he came over here talking trash and speaking facts, you can do that because you're a main star. And Roman right now, man, you guys used to boo me, man. Y'all was all on John Cena, man. I'm over here big dog, and y'all calling me the B word and this, that, and the other. Now I got the titles. What can anybody say anything to Roman? You can't say nothing to Roman. You can't say nothing to CM Punk. The people that hate CM Punk was watching this man's promos every day. CM Punk's promos wouldn't be at millions of views. Viewership wouldn't go up if it wasn't for CM Punk. People tuned out when they seen Colt Cabana.
No idea. Look, I was done after that. I just was like, okay, that's how we gonna be. You know, it's just the whole thing. How just when I first heard of this all elite wrestling, like it was gonna be, we will be so much different. You know, we've seen the wrongs of this industry, and we're gonna make all these rights, and it's the same thing. Like, it's just like, that's the thing. Like, don't sit up here and have some dirty hands in my face, you know, looking like the Tattletale Strangler, and then tell me your hands clean. Dude, your hands dirty. And it's okay. Just admit that your hands dirty, man. Just admit you just like everybody else. You're a wrestling company. You're not no Chuck E. Cheese where everybody can have fun. You get tickets. Yay. Ha ha. No, you're a wrestling company where wrestling drama is going to happen. Just take it. You know, just let it be. Like, just don't sit up here and try to sugarcoat your company, man. Trying to make it feel like it's all fairy tales, sunshine and rainbows. But it's not. And that's okay. Just do your best.
Just do your best. Yeah, talk to your employers. Like, just make sure you keep in contact with your people, Tony.
I'm telling you, and I mean, the thing is, they make it seem like it's just CM Punk, like, oh, the morale is so much better. Like, and y'all still got people fighting backstage with Andrade getting into it with Sammy, Eddie getting into it with Sammy, Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. Like, it's not just him. Like, I can't see how he lead everybody. Yay, CM Punk. Oh my God, dude, what you doing today? Y'all still gonna have the same issues. a year from now, we still gonna be talking about the same issues with somebody getting into it with somebody. Like that's just what it is. Not everybody gonna come to work and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
I'm gonna one up you. Or I'll at least try to one up you. This turns AEW to like, and this is an exaggeration, so I don't want to go too far, but like they're turning AEW into like a cult-like following to where this is the elite and Kenny Omega AEW show. This is our vision of our show. If you do not like our style, you have to go somewhere else because we're not gonna bring nobody else in. We're not gonna bring anybody else in that's gonna like, you know, if they're in our group, you know, you'll see an Okada. Hell yeah, you want to see Okada? Hell, bring that ass from Japan. Hell yeah, brother. You know, you want to see Jay White? Jay White, New Japan, man, bring your ass over here, bro. Let's go. Come on. You want to like Deonna Purrazzo? Respectfully. Come over here real fast. Like AEW is gonna bring their guys in. The people that they know that they wrestled around with and they're going to be recommended to. They're going to work at this company. They're not going to bring unless they're cool, you know, they're not going to bring another WWE guy. Cesaro was cool. Ruby Soho, you know, not bringing no problems. Miro, Aleister Black, like these guys left WWE disgruntled, and Tony Khan just like, man, just know if I was your boyfriend, I wouldn't do that. You know, it's just like, I wouldn't do that if I was your man. That's Tony Khan, man. And this is what he's doing to these guys. Like CM Punk, now guys like CM Punk, I'm trying to think of like another guy. Like if Roman was ever to leave like WWE, I couldn't see him going to AEW. I couldn't see like when Kevin Owens was trying to like get more money out of WWE. I don't think he was. If he had to, he would go to AEW. If he had to choose between the two, he ain't going to no AEW, man. And I really believe that. There's certain guys that they're going to bring in. They're going to bring their friends in. And they're going to have the mentality of if you don't like it, go somewhere else because our guys like it. And if that's who we're sticking with our following. You know, we're here for the day ones. Because I ain't going to lie to you. The first like 5 months of AEW was crap. Like, you know, Cody Rhodes fighting his brother was cool. MJF had some cool moments. Like, I didn't watch it live. I had to go back and watch it. And it was trash. I didn't start fully watching it until CM Punk got there. Like, and then that's when people started flowing in. Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, so-and-so. Like, that's just the crazy part about this whole thing is that you got all this followings. You getting these people. You're bringing in money. But yeah, oh no, CM Punk, no, he's toxic. He's not our friend. Who cares about making money when we have friendship, family? That's what was that? Does that Vin Diesel family? Oh, you got it
about family.
So man, no,
that was perfect. That was a perfect way to do it. Like it's a cult following. Like you could think of like movies, like where like people, man, that movie trash, and man, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know real movies, and it's like, bro.
You already know what that is. You already know what that's like. You wouldn't even watch the first Iron Man movie. Get out of here. But you want to watch Endgame. That's Devin, man. He be choking people out the movie theater.
But you see my point, right?
yeah, my bad.
And look at that. I can be human enough to admit it. Like sometimes I am like that. I'm like, bro, you don't like Batman versus Superman? Forget you. Like, you know, it's a lot of people that tell me the movie trash. I like it. So I'm not gonna sit up here. I ain't gonna step on your teeth and I ain't gonna step on your toes for that. Like it is what it is. I just wait till you lead and I'm gonna watch it. You fall asleep watching it, hey, that's your fault. But I ain't gonna stop you from, you know, enjoying what you want. And I just don't get why it can't be the same way. Like, oh, you don't like this? That's cool, man. Like, I get it. Oh, man, you stupid. You don't know what wrestling is. You just want to watch arm drags all day.
Nah, forever be the craziest tweet I've ever seen in my life. You just want to watch arm drags all day.
That made no sense whatsoever.
If that wasn't the biggest over-exaggeration I've ever heard in my life.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, it's an Owen Hart tournament. I'm like, why are we trying to jump off ladders and tables in an Owen Hart tournament, man? I can see if it was a Rob Van Dam tournament or something. Like, it's just...
Even RVD spoke out. And everybody's coming out. Oh, CM Punk's a jerk, man. CM Punk's a jerk. He's a jerk making money, man. I don't care what y'all say, man. I don't care what y'all say. Because if I'm in an arena with somebody I don't like, and look, I'm pretty sure we've all done this before. If I'm in a room with somebody I don't like, and this person is the money maker, man, not only is he the money maker, he's putting some guys on game too. What is there to be mad about? He put FTR on game. He fought Darby Allin from the spot. Darby Allin ain't said a damn thing, man. Darby Allin, have you heard from anybody that's fought CM Punk? John Silver, he has something to say because he works with Hangman Page. He's in the Dark Order. But like, I can't think of anybody else that has wrestled CM Punk one-on-one that had a problem, that has spoke out and said something.
Like, has Powerhouse said anything?
Nothing. Powerhouse said nothing. And that's because we ain't seen him. John Moxley keeps saying something. I guess he heard about something because he keeps bringing it up. Chris Jericho keeps saying stuff. All these people got a problem with this man. And I'm not trying to defend the man. He could be a jerk, but he a jerk that makes money. He an entertaining jerk. Your favorite wrestlers are jerks, and y'all don't even know.
Hey, we don't know how these people really is when they come out the TV. You don't go home with them every day.
Besides Big E, we got to exclude Big E. I don't care if he's a jerk in real life. He's still nice.
No. Big E, man. You can't even put that in a sentence, man.
Right, exactly. You can't even put Big E and jerk in the same sentence, man.
I think it's a clone. You know, if he mean, I'm like, that ain't. I'd be
like, man, that's his evil twin, man.
I'm like, man, that's just evil E.
I'm like, you ain't see the backwards 2 on this neck, man. He's number 2.
The power of negativity.
Yeah, that's just the power of negativity, man. He just got it exported out his body, man. It just made a new him.
It's a bad day. Yes, it is.
Yeah. That's E-Gib, man.
Oh, you better be sour. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, I just sitting there. I'm like, bro, that's Big E and that's E-Gib. Like E-Gib.
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 Like Superman and Bizarro.
Well, man, I just can't. I couldn't put that in the same sentence. Him or Kofi. Kofi too. But yeah, bro, finally, it's just. I mean, we could bring up WWE, but what is there to say about WWE? I mean,
if you want, man, look, man, WWE, hey, it's crazy. I remember sitting up here screaming last year, I'm like, WWE, why y'all doing this, man? Why y'all gonna have Extreme Rules but only have one Extreme Rules match, man? This is stupid.
That's true.
And look now, this last Extreme Rules, I ain't had no problem, really. You know, I mean, there was some matches I'm like, yeah, I guess, but that is what it is on every card. But look, every match wasn't Extreme Rules, but it still fits in the boundaries where it's like, look, we got a Donnybrook match. I might have said it wrong. That's still kind of like that's not a regular match. You can say them Extreme Rules. Them just do whatever. You got a ladder match. You got a fight pit. You got a strap match. Like it's what I was asking for. And it's stuff like that. I complained and they looked and was like, you know what? Y'all got a point. We're gonna fix that. Not saying that regime fixed it, the new one did. But see, that's that criticism. Like they could have took that and be like, man, y'all don't know what y'all want. Shut up. And I'm like, all I'm asking for is if you're gonna call it Extreme Rules, at least give me more Extreme Rules.
I mean, so, yeah, now they're Crown Jewel. My thing is that this whole Logan Paul thing is kind of stupid.
That's why I said Crown Jewel.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
You wouldn't book nothing like this for, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, even anything. Like, it's just.
I don't mean to be. This is gonna sound horrible, but knowing that Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre was also in the Sheamus's wedding, knowing that Drew McIntyre was gonna be gone, and knowing that there probably isn't another big megastar, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but knowing there's not another big megastar, that's not a worldwide name in WWE besides Roman. Do you think they was just like, well, we got Logan Paul? It's just like they would know Logan Paul. He gets millions and millions of views. They gotta know him.
Well, see, it's really just the whole issue is just timing. Like, you see, they're still trying to, I don't know, go for Roman versus The Rock. I'm just saying they might for next WrestleMania. So it's just like you don't want to just keep feeding just everybody to him.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You don't want to come back with a Cody Rhodes, feed him, and that's it. It's like, what was the whole point?
Yeah, exactly. Especially with Cody Rhodes out, maybe that could have been the plan. Cody Rhodes versus Roman at Crown Jewel.
Could have been, but.
So
maybe they could have worked something with Randy, but Randy been, he's been out for a long time.
Randy's been injured. I can't think of nobody that has a worldwide, because Roman that's worldwide. So it's just I couldn't think of another worldwide name that WWE has.
That's why he universal.
I got nothing to say to you, man. I got nothing to say to you. Look, my thing is that, or they could have did a Roman versus Jay, but it looks like they're building that up for another time, which is cool. I don't mind that at all. No complaints.
Roman versus Sammy.
That's cool, but like Sammy gonna get smacked, man. I'd rather have Sammy versus Jay. I feel like that's more even.
Better.
I feel like that's still even, and I feel like we'll get a whole lot more out of it.
Uzi match.
It's like Roman, because if Roman's like, hey Jay, you know, if Sammy beat you, he gonna be the next Uso. I'm gonna change your name to just Jay. you just gonna be Jay just walking around. Then I'm gonna smack the H out. He's like, then I'm just gonna say, he's gonna start putting letters in him. Nah, but it's just, yeah. I mean, WWE, they're not perfect neither. You know, there's stuff they could have done better. I don't watch NXT. There's a reason why. No offense, Devin. It's just, I know why you don't watch AEW. Like, I'm like, you don't watch AEW for reasons. I don't watch NXT for reasons. We know. But Devin,
I'm change it like this. I watch AEW. I just change the channel sometimes. You know.
Yeah, I'll turn on NXT if there's absolutely nothing on. Like, you know, if I'm like doing nothing, I'm like, all right, I'll turn on NXT. Fuck it. Or if I just want to watch wrestling, to be honest, if I'm in the wrestling mood. But man, Devin, look, we got 7 minutes left, and I know you like to talk, so we might as well just stop this right here, brother. No, but look, man, this was a blessing, man. I know we're on a time limit right now. That'll change pretty soon. I said we were gonna go live. I lied. Look, it was an accident. It wasn't purposely, but so we're still working out some kinks. We're gonna go back to normal. But man, we just wanted to talk to you guys because it has been so long. But why am I doing that? Devin, this is Devin's part. Devin, do you have anything to say before we close the show?
Man, oh man, it's been forever. And I'm gonna make it as condensed as I can, but still impactful as I can as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Devin Crimes Jr. with Isaiah Jackson Jr., man. It's been a minute since we've been back in it. But we're going to come right back to where we left off because, you know, it's just like rolling out the bed every morning. We finna get going like we did yesterday. But, yeah, a lot of garbage and things have been thrown around and stuff and just trying to sift through it, man, it's tough. But we're going to do that because that's what we do sometimes. But I told you I was going to keep it short because, you know, we got the timer going and I don't want to get, you know, hollered at when we come off air again. It's been a long time, but we back. What it do, baby? I'm gonna head it back to the man with the hoodie on in the brightly lit room. It's been too long. Isaiah Jackson Jr.
Man, appreciate it. Look, on the other side, I don't know if we're gonna do this probably later, probably right afterwards, or we can do this tomorrow or another day. Yeah, on the other side, because we could do a show whenever. But look, man, we got 5 minutes left. Devin,
all right.
I might just wait for this. Oh dang.
He don't want me to put that. He don't want me to put them work on that book again, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the book on the other side because we got 5 minutes left. We could do it, but then it'll just be sloppy. We already said our goodbyes. So look, man, thank you for listening. Thank you so much, because man, it's been a long minute. I said we're gonna go live. This will be posted as soon as we hang up right now. So man, it's been a blessing. Thank you for those that are gonna be listening, for those that are gonna be watching and sticking around, even though we were gone. And yeah, that's all we gotta say. Follow us on, man. Shout out to Devin, man. If I had an applause button, I press that. Devin, man, we can expose the business. We gonna expose the business right now. Devin is our TikTok manager, and this man's been killing it, man. Everything that's been on TikTok has been all him. We can say that's all him. Like, you know, like, so I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, the TikTok, yeah, that's our it's our TikTok, but it's that nigga work. So it's just like, you know, so I'm like, even like if we wanted an award for TikTok, I wouldn't even put my name on that. Like, in all honesty, I would say at least put the heel turn on it. Like, I'd just be like, just put the heel turn on it. Then they'll see Devin Crime. I was like, then this is cool. Like I don't want my name.
Hey man, this man point me in the direction, and I just go for it.
And I just go for it.
Oh,
I tell that man,
I'm
jump
like,
off
all
that
right.
cliff. That man,
I'm
Lois
like, all
Griffin.
right.
That meme, Lois Griffin.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man. Well, yeah, just had to give the man's props. I have to put that to say we had to say that live because man's been putting in work, and there'll be a whole lot more work put in. Like I promise you, we're probably gonna record 40-minute time limit ain't working for me. We got a whole lot to say. I'm gonna say we could be talking every day, but in short spurts. We'll see you guys tomorrow or next time.